Welcome back, YouTube. And this time around, we're pretty much going full force against the lightning hoods. Because I'm just continuous where I was left. I'm not actually gonna be making any extra vehicles for this one. Even though I did make one, but I'm just holding it in reserve for now. And let's just go in. Vehicle 100, yeah. And I have hiccups. Nice. Vehicle 25, yeah, forward. And an additional vehicle 30, yes. The Zealot, you can go in as well. Wait, how big are you? Oh yeah, we did retrofit you a slightly bit in the last episode, and as the end result, no, yeah, you're right, okay. Alright, let's turn speed, and let's watch this thing happen. Okay, there it comes. There is only one of you? Huh? Really? I thought there were two. Oh yeah, there are two. Yeah, completely missed you here. Vehicle 21, vehicle 25. No, vehicle 30. And vehicle 30 we want it to be at the top. You're pretty much the tank in the falls, so... And of course you also want to be there. Let's see how deadly the lightning hoods can be. Oh. And yeah, that's pretty much... Lasers pretty much get the first shot. Not much I can help you there. But we're retaliating. I'm missing though, a bit. I'm not really taking any damage so far, which is nice. Smoke has activated. Oh no, we have one of our airships. I thought none of our supporting vehicles have spawned in, but one of our airships did, so that's good enough. Oh yeah, and you're now trying to target what exactly? I think we got hit by some EMP there as well. That's not... Well, one of them is already 2 damage, so that's nice. I don't see any smoke anymore, but I suspect that's just visual. Might be. I mean, we are shedding pieces though, which is not good. And now we are turning away from the direction of where we are supposed to be turning. And that's the problem that ships have when it comes down to dealing with faster vehicles. They turn in the direction in which they should not be turning, instead of the right one. Come on, turn around and shoot him. For crying out loud. Is he trying to attack the other one or something? Because that's your threat there. Okay, also you need to go forward. I'm always forgetting that when you turn your ship that it will stop moving forward for, to me, unknown reasons. If you take manual control over the vessel. Okay. Okay, that's... should be good enough. Right there. Well, their ship did take some damage, as we can see here. The repairs are on the way on it. No, oh yeah, the particle cannon got damaged there. That's one of the problems. Particle cannons are very fragile and at the same time very dangerous to a ship if they develop problems. That's the damage there as well. And yeah, our bomb got here severely hurt. Yeah, the ammunition is actually right behind here, so and it's literally surrounded with smoke, so apparently the enemy did not have the luck of penetrating through all of the defenses. But it's aiming right for that ammunition. Doing some damage to it. And now it's attacking the airship there. Huh. It actually changed targets. I didn't think he's gonna do that. Really? It could target two at the same time? Wow, you're a smart one. And our ship is turning yet again in the wrong direction. Yeah. Even though we're not taking that much damage, I still hate it when you have to switch screens like that. And you have taken some damage, I suppose, because you're not turning very well anymore. Yeah, it did took some damage. You can see the shield generators are being exposed to the sides. Took some damage. Not a lot though. Less than I thought it's going to. But it's also your fault because you're turned away from the opponents. I have no idea why the AI is doing this crap. Just turn in one direction and keep on turning. You need to get those front guns to work, you know. And this is nowhere near 60 degrees it was set to. You know, it's trying to set itself 0 degrees as toward the enemy. Oh my god, the AI in this game, you have to bloody hate it. I know, I'm ranting about it so much, but I can't be bothered by controlling the ships all the time. Just having to manually control every single thing just to make it work, it's so annoying. I mean, I could place them on a patrol mode or something, but still annoying. I mean, why the heck are they doing this? Turning away from the enemy, you know, 90 degrees, bump straight toward the opponent and just sitting there. It's one of the most frustrating things they can do. It's where their 90% of the ships are the most vulnerable, right at the ass, and yet the AI is exactly pretty much showing the ass straight to the enemy. Oh my god, is that so bad that they do that? I mean, you have all the propulsion at the back, usually, and, well, you lose the propulsion, you're dead in the water. You can't move anymore. So that's pretty much a huge drawback. And yet the ships have a tendency of turning themselves 90 degrees away from the enemy and just sailing in a straight line. Well, it's getting that anyway. But it should be way sooner than this. If only you would actually... And it's doing it yet again! Come on! Okay, you, for crying out loud. You, patrol mode. You, here. God darn it! And it's sailing straight into an island as well. Double fail. I mean, oh my god, they have to fix the AI from doing that. It's not even close on being funny anymore. It wasn't funny at the start. It's still not funny. That's pretty much. So infuriating. We're gonna have to now be switching screens just to get you to actually shoot your guns. Gosh. And I think still not that? Wow, I mean, I kinda have to give it credit for just, you know, standing in a fight for this long. Even though, I mean, the only thing that was actually shooting at you were the airships. And they have a firepower that was good at the start of the game, but not that much anymore. Yeah. And mostly because our battleships... Oh, cripes! I think I fixed the AI on that ship for like 17 times in a row already, and it just... nothing works. Oh, and what are you? Oh, you're a plane. You look awfully fancy, I must say. Or you're... Okay, you know, it's kind of pointless being a plane if you kind of don't make it to fly. That's just not gonna work very well. But holy camoli, what's with the AI in this game from time to time? It's just so bloody stupid. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. It's... Even the settings in the game, I mean... 300 meters on a 10 radius of a ship. You're very optimistic. I must say that. I mean, even in real life, battleships, actually any war machine, I don't think there was one that could turn below 300 meters.
Taking command.
And you know, having on a stationary, if they were, and try to turn, yeah, sure, but in a up speed mode, no way in hell you're gonna get the ship to turn in 300 meter area. I mean, in some of the larger ships, like battleships, those things were 200 meters plus in length. There's no way they gonna turn them in, you know. Yeah. Look at this. Where is it going? It made like the biggest goddamn circle I have ever seen. That just... Oh yeah. Well, oh, do we get to a fight with both of them at once? Huh. Oh, it's just gonna do it like this. But that back there was really bad. Hopefully it's not gonna do it in this game as well, because it would be it's really infuriating. I'm sorry, it really is. No, we can only spawn you into the game, and you missed. Okay, you know what, you shoot this thing, you can hit this thing. Front guns, please to the enemy and shoot. Front guns, come on. Alright. You. Okay, maybe it was in the way or something. Alright, turn yourself toward the enemy. Come on. Not away from the enemy, toward the enemy. I'm getting some assistance, no? And I didn't see anything blow up, so that's a bit confusing now. But there are plenty of missiles in the air. Alright. I'm manually turning the ship around this time. Right from the start. No way I'm letting it having... I just no idea why it's doing that. Why it's turning away from the enemy? It's... You have your guns at the front. You're not even set to reverse, I think. At least I don't think you are. But it just refuses to go against an enemy front on. Well, we have 31,000. No. How much do we need for the next ship? 3,000. More ships, better. Well, it's an airship, so it should not hinder each other out. Or at least I hope they don't. And this thing is keeping a very long distance from our ship. Which kinda annoys me, I must say. Because even advanced cannons have problems hitting at this range. Nope. Something just died up there. Yeah. Secondary is pretty much finished up an aircraft. Well, they didn't completely finish it up, but there are pieces flying all over the place. Yeah, and oh yeah, and the laser as well. The laser is also doing something. Not the most effective laser, it's literally the munition defense laser, so... But from this distance, now you should be able to hit him with little to no problems. Just point your guns in the right direction and he should die. Relatively quickly. Did we lose our frontal guns or something? No, they're firing. Okay. We hit something vital. Finally. Yep, it's breaking apart now. They were quite an annoyance, I must say. Took you long enough to die. And I'm also kinda stubborn and just refusing to change targets to something else. And we're at full health. I was kinda worried because it was the only ship in this match that it would potentially take way too many hits into its behind, which I would not be surprised by considering how the AI behaved in the previous game. Okay, you? Everybody attack this thing.
Engaging now.
And it's the same thing as before, it's just hovering here with its balloons. Oh no, it's actually, it's moving. Well, it's getting shot at. That's a good sign for us, not for him. And we're slowly losing percentage. But so far so good. It's not that horribly bad there. No, NAI that was a good salvo. Right there. And I have this odd suspicion that our ship is yet again gonna start turning away from the enemy. Even though it's showing like it's be turning on the inside, but good chance that it's not. Try to target that thing, please. Main battery guns. Firing once. Only one of you is firing. Oh yeah, you haven't really reloaded from the last incursion, so you now run out of ammo. Completely forgot that I would have to reload you. Yeah, that thing's taking damage. And one of our airships is in the game as well, so it's not gonna live very long past this point. Of course, there is still the island. The island is supposed to be spawning stuff in as well, so we're gonna see there. And I would actually prefer for you to be out of the island spectrum, to go away from islands and land masses.
Receiving.
So a
You're in
patrol mode
control. Moving now.
and
Moving now.
like that.
Moving now.
Yeah. Turn on the inside, away from islands, and toward the enemy. Thank you. And that's too damaged. I thought that this one gonna survive for long. No, oh, that's a decent hit. Yeah. And the missiles are coming in. Even though they're just slightly bit on the short side, I suppose, they're not really getting in. Huh. Is that a... I mean... The islands has spawned in, but... Is it targeting that already? I mean, the missiles are simply not gonna reach there. Oh, okay. And I don't think that these things can see us. And there are also missiles, so I'm not really afraid of those. The missile turrets, I mean, it has 3 missiles. I don't think we should be that scared of it. I mean, if it would have 30 missiles, then it would be scary, but 3, not really scary. Even though my laser munition defense is kinda dipping out and not shooting not a single missile down, it is slightly bit of an issue. Okay, I think you can go back to combat mode. And yet again, it's... What the hell is with this kind of path taking? That doesn't make any sense. Really, it does not. Alright. AI that. I think I should press the F11 button a bit. Game paused. Alright. It's a bit easier on everything pressing F11. This is yet another episode when I'm doing nothing but ranting about the AI, I suppose. Ah, yeah. But it is behaving like a dev. We can't. It's just so infuriating, at least for me. I mean, we still have only one ship in the... Well, 2 ships. What's the next one? And now... They're both of them are in. Am I blind or something? No, no. Now they're all 3 of them, yeah. Okay. And also changing cameras like that, not very nice. Okay. Let's press the F11 again. The camera runs a bit smoother this way as well. Kind of surprising. I mean, I don't think it's still done some pre-calculations, I suppose, but apparently it doesn't. And yeah, and here is where our... What would that be? A battleship? I don't think... I mean, it has the guns of a battleship, that's for sure, but not exactly on par with a battleship. It's kinda... It's a ship that's slightly bit too small for the guns it's carrying. Pocket battleship, yeah. No, that would kind of fit, I suppose. Still, it's too small even for a pocket battleship, I suppose. I mean, in this game you can discard a lot of things that in real life people cannot, so... The ships are much smaller for the weaponry they're carrying. Even though the bigger ship for a smaller weapon does have its advantage. I mean, there is quite a lot of additional space, and space is kind of protection as well. So It wouldn't be like the stupidest idea to build something like a life-size battleship. Even though on the other hand it would kinda be, I mean, because the gravity in Nether is actually less than one on Earth. So you would actually use heavier material here. A lot of heavy armor, I suppose. Or the ship would be just sticking like 25 feet out of the water. Yeah. And the rain of shells, you will die. I'm kind of surprised that they're like missing this much. I mean, it's in a very clear view, so I doubt it's a detection problem. Okay, too damaged. Still only 3 ships. I mean, I didn't really suspect that the vehicle 21 gonna get in, but still. Alright, the last of the enemies. Well, the enemies, it's a house. Can we count that as an enemy? I suppose we can. And it's too damaged. And I would like you to reload for a bit. And I think we're gonna also pretty much conclude our episode like this. And the 2 airships are doing their Okay, I'm gonna keep one of you in game, just so you will also reload. Yeah, but no matter which kind of advanced cannons, make sure that either they have to load in the battle fast enough, and mine are not. It's over 40 seconds, and because I was placing railgun chargers on this, it now does not have enough ammunition feeders to put in all the shells it needs. So yeah, that's a drawback of this design, I suspect. Well, even though we could place a couple extra down here. That could potentially, it would not solve the issue, but it would definitely make it not as bad as it is. Do have as well down there? Yeah, you also don't have any feeders down there, so come on. Yeah, it has it on top. It does have it, even though not behind here because you're hitting the top. Yeah. Anyhow, these things are also gonna be reloading. The belt fed are actually more annoying than this regular autoloaders, because the regular autoloaders, as long as they have a shell, they're able to fire it. But the belt fed need to reload itself fully before you set it into a battle, or it will not be loaded at all, and you're gonna have to wait for a belt fed to reload itself before it will start firing. And because these side guns are only using belt fed loaders, that pretty much means that it's a good idea to leave the ship in the game spawned in, so it reloads all of these guns before sending her off. Loaded shell base speed 428. Huh. Didn't I change this with something else? No, I can't remember. Give me a second. What kind of shells are you even loading in? Composite, flag, supercavitation. Yeah. Shell nose only. Squash head. Speed modifier 1-3. Skimmer. This would bounce off, so it would be useless against subs. Sabot head. Well, this is kinda useless because it Summons at highest AP and has no chance of fragmentation post armor. Presence of this head sets explosive damage to 25%. Okay, it has the high speed modifier though. Shape charged head has a speed modifier of 1.4. AP capped has 1.5 and composite has 1.6, and well, we already have the highest speed modifier apparently. So just this flex is keeping it down apparently. Would like these shells to be just slightly bit faster. Maybe if I replace something with solid, give me a second. 104. 395. Shell metal. If I would change you with solid here. 422. Composite solid flak. Supercavitation. Expected flak radius of 6 meters. Yeah. Wait. What happened? What was that announcement? What happened? I do not know. F1. Oh. F1 relationships. Aggressive expansion. Friendly. Okay. The relationship didn't change. We most likely just got a rank or something. But yeah, well, I'm not gonna start reloading the guns again because it takes them a while. And these guns are pretty much fully loaded. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty much the end of the video. But yeah, it is kinda annoying that the ships don't reload fully in a campaign, and waiting for them to reload is... in a campaign, in a map, when you pull them out. So pull all. And I think this is gonna be pretty much the end for this video, because we are already past 30 minutes. Some annoyances, some me ranting about the AI. Very interesting content. You're not sharing your resources at all, are you? I mean... And is everyone not full health? Yes. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be it. See ya.